It's actually kind of fitting to use a blush that smells like goat when you're also using the Feral palette. Ow, do not poke yourself in the eye with mascara. Oh. Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today my 3 looks with the Feral palette from Menagerie Cosmetics. The look you see now is look number 1. It's really pretty. Well, I don't know, maybe it's look number 5 or 6, I don't know, but it is the first look of the 3 looks 1 palette video. And yeah, you know what, let's just get started with how I created this look. So yeah, grab a drink, grab a snack, put your feet up, because here is look number 1. And this is look number 1 on one eye, because I wasn't really sure if the shadows, well, what I wanted to create, if that would kind of work, if that makes any sense. So I practiced on one eye. I like it and I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm going to start. I primed my eyeshadows, lordy. I primed my eyes. I have here a fluffy brush. I'm going to start with the color. Yes, well that's the thing, isn't it? It's actually the old color Harmonia that I'm going to start with. The original Harmonia. I just plopped it in Canis Lupus. But yeah, I'm going to start with this one, which is a very pale pink. So I'm going to use that as my transition shade. And I really like this color. Just because it's so pale pink, and the other 2 colors, yeah, they were browns. I don't care. I did not care for them. I really like this shade, and that is why I kept it in the palette. I just want an initial light layer. I'm going to take a smaller brush, a small taper blending brush in the color Fenris, which is this very pretty mossy green. I have to be very careful with this color because that's the one that shattered, one of the colors that shattered. And I'm actually going to do something I see Beauty Bean do a lot of the time. So I'm going to pack it on here in the outer corner. Blend it around a little bit. And then I'm going to drag it forward from there. So kind of using what's left on my brush. Taking a little bit extra because I don't know why. This side blended out really nicely though. I just need a little bit extra here, I think. Okay, I also want it down. Yes. I'm going back to the first brush again in the color, well, that I have in Canis Lupus, which is the original Harmonia. But because this is such a pale pink, I like it. And that's why I kept it. I'm going to use it to blend out the edge. Okay. Going back into the color Fenris. I'm just going to place that on that edge to get it a little bit higher here. And I need to do that here as well, but it does not really matter. I will do that in a minute. I think that is good. Now I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into the new color Wolfling, which is a very pretty pink green duochrome. This one, it's unique. It's very unique. I'm going to load up my brush. This is very crumbly. I'm going to spray. And if you don't spray, you get a lot of fallout with this shadow. I'm also taking it into the crease a tiny bit. Yes, I also want it down on top of the lash line. Yes, okay. I am going to take this brush again with a little bit of that mossy green color Fenris. I'm going to blend the edge. Just a tiny bit. Then I'm going to go into the color Ivy, which is this really dark green, just a little. I'm going to use that to deepen up the outer part here a bit. No, they're not really even, but they're even enough. Okay. I am going to take a very small, what this is, the Morphe E36, and it is a very small brush. It's not really a pencil brush, but it is in that direction. So it's just a pencil brush without the tip, I think. I'm going to go into the color Huchera, I don't know. It's this very, very pretty green-yellow duochrome, and it's such a pretty color. I'm going to spray this as well. And this is going to go in my inner corner. And then up here. And a little bit here on my inner corner of my eye. Oh, I forgot how beautiful this color was. I'm actually dragging it underneath my eye as well. I'm going to repeat that on this side because this side I used it dry. This side I used it wet, and you can see the difference. So I'm going to correct that. I have some of that same green duochrome on that brush, and I'm actually going to place that on top of that pink here underneath my eye. I sprayed it. I think that's a bit better. I'm going to go into the color Wolfling again. That very, very, very pretty duochrome. Why are there hairs everywhere? I don't know. I'm going to spray, and I'm going to kinda pretend like I'm doing kind of a cut crease because I'm missing something and I don't know what. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm actually going to plop it over that green just to bring that pink in a bit. That is what I was missing. So yeah, this is the eye look for now. I'm going to finish the rest of my face, get rid of the fallout, apply mascara, liner, and then I will be back to show you the look just before my falsies. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. It is actually kind of fitting to use a blush that smells like goat when you're also using the Feral palette. So everything is on, well, everything except my falsies, but here is the look so far. And of course the seagulls are having a party. Lippy is Jeffree Star in Can't Relate. I like it. Let me plop on my falsies. So here is the finished look, and I really like how it turned out. And I feel like I need to strike a pose. That's how I feel. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, this is the first look with the gorgeous, gorgeous Feral palette. Well, not really the first because I've done some other looks, but look number 1 of the 3 looks 1 palette video. Let me know down below what you think about the look. And for now, get ready for look number 2. Welcome to look number 2, and you see again one eye done, and that is just because, well, you see what happened here. I just did not know what kind of look I wanted to create. I kind of knew what kind of colors I wanted to use, but not how I wanted to put them together. So I thought, let's practice on one eye. And now I'm going to show you what I did on this eye. So I'm going to start. How did I start again? Do I remember? Oh yes, I start placing the teal. And the brush I used for that is this one. So I'm taking a brush that is a little bit more dense but small. I'm going to go into the New Harmonia shade, which is that pretty teal, and I'm going to place that on the outside of my eye, about halfway in and kind of high up because I'm going to put a shimmer there anyway. So I'm going to start placing it on the outside just with tapping motions because I haven't set my base. What I did find on this eye, that I cannot blend this shade too much, otherwise I will blend it away. And now I'm just tapping whatever is left on the brush a tiny bit more in. And let's kind of bring it out a little bit. And you see I'm still tapping. Okay, I'm switching brushes to the Morphe M506 in the color Harmonia, just a tiny bit on the tip, and I'm going to blend the edge. tiny circles. But I, as I said, don't want to blend too much because I feel like it's patchy here as well. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to leave it alone. Now I'm cleaning off my brush and I'm going to switch to the color Allium. This one, the purple. That is going to go in the inner part of my eye. And I'm basically just kind of stamping it on. And again, I'm not too precise here because I'm going to put shimmers there anyway. The nice thing about these two colors is if you blend them together, you get kind of a pretty blue. I think I placed it up too high. Yes. So I'm going to wipe a little bit away here, because I don't want my shadow up too high, and here you kind of see that it's blue. So I'm just going to place it a little bit lower here so I can blend it. Taking a little bit of the color Harmonia, the teal, so the new Harmonia, to bring it a little bit more further here. Checking to see if it's even. Yes, it's okay. Okay, now we are, oh no, I'm forgetting something. Going to bring the color Harmonia down a little bit as well. Like so. Yes. Now I'm going to go to the shimmers. Taking a flat detailer brush. And I'm going to start with the color Huchera, which is this pretty green. Okay, so I'm going to place that on the entire lid. I'm using it dry. Also bringing it down just a tiny bit in the corner. Yes, okay. Now I'm switching to the color Pack Leader, which is this one. It's also a shimmer. It's going to go underneath on my lower lash line. I'm not placing it in my waterline, I'm placing it on top of my lashes. And it's going to go around and on top of my upper eyelid as well, a little bit. And then I'm dragging the color across. Okay, I need a little bit of that shimmery green back here. I'm taking the color Alpha, which is this gray, tiny bit on the tip of my brush. It's going to go here on the outer corner on top of that shimmery green to darken it up a bit. Also a tiny bit on my lower lash line, just in the corner. That's it. Then I'm going to go back to the shimmery green. I'm going to tap that on top of this. So we still have that shine, but just a little bit more depth. Yes, but that is basically the eye look done. So what I'm going to do now is the rest of my face. Yes, and then I will be back to show you the look just before my falsies. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Here is everything up to falsies. And I think it's pretty. Very, very pretty, to be honest. What I did do, however, is I wanted it to be a little bit more smoky, and that is why I tightlined. I normally don't, but if I tightline, I do that with something like this. This is a gel eyeliner. This is one by Maybelline, because that's just the one that doesn't irritate my eyes. So I tightlined with that, and I just took a very tiny lip brush. Then I also used that as an eyeliner. I just kind of smudged it out a little bit more, and I put it in the inner rim, the inner waterline, and a tiny bit there to create that smoky dark look. Then I plopped on mascara. I put on a lippy, which is from Revamped Cosmetics in the color, oh lord, I don't have my glasses on. It's a Hydra Matte in the color Night Rider. It's like this, isn't it? I never understood that, but anyway. And now I still have my dark purple and yellow combination. So I cheated a little bit. The only thing left for me to do though is falsies. Let me clean my earrings a little bit. So yeah, falsies, I'm going to plop on my falsies, and then that will be the end of look 2. And here is the finished look. I think it turned out really, really pretty. Yes, and initially I was going for more or less dramatic falsies, a little bit more natural, but then I don't know, I held this one up to my eye and I was like, oh, that's the one I'm going to wear. So yeah, this is the end look. The falsies are from Sosu in the style Parrots, which you can get at Primark. So this was look number 2 with the gorgeous Feral palette from Menagerie Cosmetics. Get ready for look number 3. So the last look with the Feral palette, and yes, I have been playing again, and it is a good thing that I have, because there are so many things that I can do with this palette that sometimes I'm just like, what do I want to do? And yeah, so this is what I came up with, because I don't think I have done this before. So I primed my eyes, I didn't set the base. I'm going to start with a small brush. This is the M506 from Morphe, and the color Alpha, which is that pretty gray. I'm going to stamp that here in the outer corner. And then I'm going to blend it in. Switching brushes to the M507 because this one has the point that I want. Going into the color Night Eyes, which is that very gorgeous yellow. I'm actually going to quite pack it on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to place that on above the gray in tapping motions. And now I can blend the edge a bit. I'm going in circles because I kind of want this edge to be diffused. And I'm also taking that yellow a little bit on top of the gray. Okay, the color Night Eyes is also going to go underneath my eyes. And now I'm going to go to, let me get you first. Just a small eyeshadow brush, a flat one. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to take this pretty shimmery green, which is called Hue Cheddar, I don't know. I'm going to use it dry first, all over my mobile lid. The reason I'm using it dry first is because I want to blend it with that gray in a minute, here on the outer part of my eye. And I don't want it to be too foiled just yet. I'm also bringing it into my crease a bit. And on top of that yellow. It will also go down in a minute, but that will be in a minute. Okay, I am taking this Morphe brush again into the color Alpha, that dark gray. I'm going to intensify the outer corner. I'm just taking a little bit though. I'm going to blend that with that green shimmer to create a gradient. Okay, I'm taking a flat brush into that color Alpha, and I'm going to stamp it here and here to really intensify just the outer part of my eye. Yes, okay. I have a little bit of that green shimmer left on this brush. It's going to go over that gray again. Now though, I'm going to go in the green shimmer, and I'm going to use it wet. So I'm loading up my brush, spraying. I'm going to focus this on the first part of my eye, and now it's foiling, and that's what I want. I also want this around my eye. And I think that is it so far. Let me get a big fluffy brush. This is a clean fluffy brush, and let's just go over everything here to blend everything a little bit together. Okay, so this is it for now. I'm going to put on the rest of my face and then I will be back to show you the look just before my falsies. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere, because I will be right back. So almost everything is on. The only thing left for me to put on are my falsies, and I really like the look. The eye look, I mean. The foundation is atrocious, but the eye look is perfect. In my inner waterline, I plopped this one from Essence in the color Go Green. The rest will be down below. Lippy is one of the NYX Intense Butter Glosses in Cookie Butter. So yeah, I think it's really, really pretty. This is the eyeliner I used, and as I did in the last look, I think it was, I tight-lined with it, and I'm actually kind of liking putting it on and then kind of making a shadow wing thing idea. So I just, you know, kind of create a wing but then smudge it up. So, yeah. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to plop on my falsies now, which are going to be the Sosu style Paris, which are on their last legs. So maybe I have to bury them tonight. But yeah, hold on tight. I'll be right back to show you the completed look. So everything is on, falsies are on, and this is the finished look. I think it's really pretty. I'm happy with the way it turned out, and this was the last look with the Feral palette, or well, at least the last look of this video. Let me know down below which one was your favorite. I don't know if I can choose because I really like them all, but I do have to say that I really, maybe even this is one of my favorite. I don't know, I cannot choose. So let me know down below what you think. What's your favorite? Do you have the palette? What's your favorite shade in it? Let me know. Maybe there are even color combinations that I haven't done yet that you want me to do. But yeah, I will definitely be playing with this palette more often. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. You are entitled to do that. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell, so you will be notified of my next upload, which will be very soon. My upload schedule is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, normally. So yeah, I wish you a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.